I can't lose my crew. Bitches wait for me to fall like summer. That ain't none new.
So I know it sounds cliche, but I ain't gonna lie, the music shit is in my DNA. It's in my blood. Like, I'll never forget when I was younger, my whole family really used to make fun of my papa because my papa was the type to make like beats with his like mouth, and like he used his hands, like he'd be like, and he'll just start make up a song, like he was one of them. So it's like I always found that intriguing, but my family used to always try to clown him for it, and I just be like, man, shut the fuck up. And my little fucking 10-year-old head, shut the fuck up, nigga. Like, what the fuck? That nigga is talented. What the fuck? So now as I get older and I'm into music and shit like that, it's just so funny because it's like, damn, this shit really been imbued in me since I was a jit, for real. Like, it'll be times where he'll come up to me with like the little mini recorder, and he'll be already working on something, whatever. Then I just start to feel it, whatever, and I start to sing my little 1-2, and he'll record it. I wonder if he still got the recordings. I gotta ask him. But we made a whole little song back in the day. It was hilarious. But music shit's in me, so it's like I feel like it was bound to happen regardless. I just needed somebody to put me in the studio. Shout out MBK, my man. Because, yeah, he introduced me to a motherfucking studio for the first time. And that's where it all fucking went up, to be honest. But, like, growing up, I literally was... It was a lot of mental and physical abuse growing up in the household with me. I think the last time I seen my dad was probably, like, when I was 7 years old. So he wasn't in my life. He passed away, I think, 2018 or somewhere around that. And then my mom... She kicked me out when I was 19. Actually chased me out the house with a fucking knife. So if you could kind of paint a picture of that, you could see how toxic that household was, just being raised by her. But I was a child that was always on motherfucking punishment, bitch. You could ask my cousins, bitch, always on punishment. I mean, if you look the wrong way, bitch, if you say something the wrong way, bitch, it's always a punishment with me. Always was a punishment with me. So I was in my room all day, no phone, no TV. Mind you, we grew up with technology, so the shit that we have now, we ain't really have all that back then. So, no TV, no phone, and she used to take that phone for months. Oh my God, I'm telling you, I used to be on punishment for months. So, like, when I be in my room to myself, literally, a book and a pen, bitch, I just start writing. Like, it started off as, like, poems. But then, like, I was such a huge Nicki Minaj fan, Rihanna fan. Like, I always listened to music, so I started writing raps. So, like, when I was in my room on punishment, bitch, what was I doing? I was writing raps, bitch. Cussing my mom the fuck out. No shade, no tea. Like, I'll never forget. This one time I was in my room. I wrote, it was Nicki Minaj Boss Ass Bitch. Another little remix she did. I used the beat, and I was writing. And, because what the fuck is the studio? My mom was never letting me go to a motherfucking studio. She was strict as fuck. Now, I swear to God, I feel like Cinderella growing up. And this is not too much on her, because, like, I forgive her for everything she did to me or whatever. Because without the shit that I went through, I would never be who the fuck I am today. So, it's like I had to learn certain lessons. Yeah, shit was hard as fuck, but it is what it is. But, like, I never forget me rapping over Boss Ass Bitch beat. And what the fuck was the studio? She was never going to let me go to the studio. So, I used my laptop and play the beat on a laptop, and then have the recording thing on my phone, and like I was rapping. It's still on SoundCloud to this day. If you can find it, shout out to you. But I literally would record it that way and pop my shit. I think I did about 2 or 3 songs that way, and it was going to go somewhere, but then life hit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, life just fucking hit. But yeah, like, so from the age 19 when I got kicked out, I stayed with my papa for like 2 years. Now, my papa had like a little 1-bedroom apartment, so like I literally was sleeping on the couch for almost 2 years. I'm not afraid to tell my story no more. Before, I always kind of felt humiliated, but to be used by God, you got to be humiliated. So I'm just getting comfortable with it, throwing it out there, whatever. So for like almost 2 years, I was sleeping on my pop-up couch. So my dad's side of my family was never really in my life. I remember coming up on that 2-year mark, my dad's mom, the one that passed away, my dad's mom, basically reached out to me, want to be in my life again, whatever. Who we started to try to, like, you know, build a connection. And she knew that I was like looking for an apartment, because I was sick of sleeping on the fucking couch. Like, I was getting to the money. Like, I was hustling. I'm not fucking sleeping on this couch no fucking more. So run it up. And she was like, oh, well, I live in Virginia now. You can just stay in my house in West Philly. Boom. I think the rent was like $9.50 or something like that. Cool, good joint, whatever. Get there. Moving with my best friend at the time because, I don't know, we just wanted to move in together. Shit, whatever. That shit was like hell. Bitch, that shit was fucking hell. Never do business with family. I'm telling you. I'm talking about it's fucking squirrels and birds and the motherfucking roof. She don't want to get that looked at. This stuff going wrong. She don't want to get looked at. She want me to pay for it because she gave me a cheaper price and all this weird shit. It was just weird shit left and right. And at the time, I wasn't speaking to my mom. So guess what this lady did? My job was beefing with my mom at the time because you chased me out of the crib at night. Fuck you. No shit, don't see. This is at the time. Speaking of bastards. What she do? Hit up my mom, try to make her property manager of her house. Because my mom's in real estate. Why the fuck they try to kick me out the crib? Mind you, this is when my baby was 6 months. So I was pregnant when I was 22, had my kid at 23. When I was 6 months old, when he was 6 months old, they decided to try to kick me out. What the fuck y'all feeling like? This is my mom and my grandma. My mom and my grandma trying to kick me out the crib. Bro, what the fuck? So, my baby dad, my man at the time, like, he's out here just like me, both Aquariuses. So, he was like, we got to get the fuck up out of here before I do something. And I'm like, all right, bet. So, we were staying with the relative for a little bit with the 6 month old, and it was a lot going on. So, all that, I've been through a lot in my motherfucking life. I feel like, for me to be 27, I feel like I'm about 40. So, for real, my outlet is the fucking music, y'all. My outlet is the music, all right. I'm a 27-year-old independent woman with a 4-year-old kid with no family, no support. The support that I do get is from my man and his side of the family. I'm forever grateful and appreciative of that. But my own, I ain't got nothing except for my aunt and my papa. But I don't have the who can run to. I don't have a plan B. I don't have nothing. So it's like, I try to put that in my music because I know I'm not the only motherfucker out here with a similar story. And I'm not the only female out here that is really doing this shit. Like, the black sheep of the family that's really doing this shit with no fears, no. Man, I've been on such a motherfucking healing journey, man. It's like I had to tap in and change my perspectives on things because the way my life been going, they'll make you want to crash the fuck out. But I had to tap in and see why the fuck everything was going on. So, and you can hear that in my music a lot too. Like, I drop little spiritual clues here and there. I have manifesting music, healing music you listen to that you feel like you can relate to. I really be trying to tell my story through my music and also give people an outlet to feel heard. I know when I listen to certain artists, I feel seen, I feel heard. Like Skilla Baby, Hurricane. Like, I don't know, certain artists I listen to, I feel like, okay, I ain't the only one. So that's why I make music. I want people to feel like that when they're listening to me. I also just want them to feel related to. Because a lot of us go through crazy ass shit in this world and we're still picking our heads up high and holding a smile on our fucking face. We really could be crashing the fuck out in the fucking worst way. So, if you are like me, if we walk a similar path, baby, I love you. Keep going. You're strong. Listen, what I had to do was I literally had to go tap into my childhood like memories, right? Which was, rapping, writing, music, whatever. I had to figure out what the fuck was I doing back then that made me happy. What was my escape? What was something that I could do forever, and not get tired of it? And it was rap. So I encourage you to tap into what your purpose is, your soul's mission is, and take off, baby, because we can't hold the real bit down for too long. And yeah, stream my music. It's on all platforms. My name is Tati Baby, TATIBB. Also on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, whatever. But stream your girl, okay? Because your girl's out here doing the damn thing. And I give myself a pat on the back.